Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is the daily show. It's we're putting it out a little bit later. Sorry about the delay. We've been working on a lot of stuff with the channel, and we were just a little bit late getting this video out to you guys. We have a small slate, so we only have like 2 picks for you. But yeah, we're going relatively light on this slate. There's a lot of question marks with injuries and whatnot. Before we get into our plays, though, if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks yet, just use the code at the bottom of the screen, and they're going to give you a deposit match. And for Underdog, just use code BACKDOOR, and you'll get a deposit match, and you'll get some instant pick'em specials. And there's also some discounted plays already on Underdog today. So if you're a first-time user and you sign up with code BACKDOOR, you'll be able to use your included discounted plays for signing up, and you can jump on some of these plays that are already on the board. So definitely take advantage of that. There's a link in the description for both. And here's the plays we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be going with Al Horford over 20.5 PRA. I'm taking this on Prize Picks and Underdog. I'm getting this line. So what are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so on Prize Picks, I'm taking Maxi Cleaver, or Cleaver, I think they call him, for over 0.5 3-pointers made. They don't have this on Underdog, so on Underdog, I'm taking Haywood Highsmith for over 6.5 points. I actually feel really good about this because Jaime Jaquez is out, so he goes off when he's out.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I need to go over my recap, and it was ugly, guys. This is the worst outing I've had, so I apologize for that. Some of it was I told you in the video that some of these plays are a little bit crazier. Like I don't typically take first half props, but I warned you guys, like it's don't take it if you're not comfortable with it. But Franz Wagner, I felt really good about his 17.5 fantasy score, and I thought he was going to hit this. He ended up just falling short at just 15.4. Andre Jackson really let me down. My gosh, I thought coming off that great game that he would get a little bit more involved, and he wasn't. Took him for over 3.5 rebounds on Prize Picks, and he went for 0. Now, Miles Turner and Brooke Lopez, I would have taken these plays again, honestly. These guys just didn't really show out. They didn't really get much done. Miles Turner has been on a heater, and he went for 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. So not what he's been putting out lately. And then similar situation with Brooke Lopez. I thought he was going to step up. I would have never guessed he was only going to go for 3 rebounds. I know, like, at least in our Discord, his rebounds at 5.5 were super popular. I bumped his rebounds up on Chalkboard. It was just one of those days, guys. But it's also something. It's a learning. It's an opportunity to learn. Sometimes when you really, even just because you feel really good about plays, doesn't mean that, like, it reminds you that this is a game of chance that we're playing here, and you just don't know how things are going to pan out. So sorry about the awful outing. I can't speak for Jordy. I know for me, it's a learning experience, and it's something that I'm like, okay, you can't just run with it just because you feel good about it. You need to do the extra. I mean, I did a bunch of research on all these plays, so, but I know there's a lesson in there somewhere. So if nothing else, it makes me want to be a little bit more conservative on today's slate, being a little bit smaller, because I already don't really like the board that much today. So I'm feeling good about the plays we've got here, but yeah, I don't even need to go over the rest of it because Underdog was really similar. Had a terrible outing there too. Mo Wagner was the only difference on Underdog. Took him for over 12.5 PRA. He ended up just going for 10 PRA. So wasn't like a total bust there. But I mean, Andre Jackson, he was the main one that I was like, man, I was expecting more from him. He went for 1 rebound or 1 assist. He took his rebounds and assists. But we're gonna get back on track here. But I got to just take that L. That was those plays did not work out. So I apologize for that, even though it's like I feel weird apologizing because it's like I felt good about those picks. So I owe it to you guys to show you the plays that I'm excited about. And I took those plays in so many slips. I was matching those plays with taco picks. I was like, I took a big L yesterday. So if you tailed those plays with me, like I did not have a good day either. So I apologize for that, but I led the way on that. So I'll take that L. But let's get back on track here, though. Let's start breaking down these plays. But before we do, we just want to tell you guys about Daily Grind. They're one of our partners, and they have the DFS Optimizer, which is awesome. It really helps you find plays in a hurry, and it also helps you confirm plays. We use it every single day. If you guys want to check that out, 25% off for all of our viewers when you use code backdoor. And you can apply that. They have multiple tools. You can apply that to any of the tools they offer, but it's only for your first month. So if you want any of those tools, just make sure you get all of them while you're using that code. If you want the 25% off, you can go to dgfantasy.com or the link in the description of the video. Cool. So let's talk about Horford here at 20.5 PRA. I like him to go for more. We've got Porzingis out, unfortunately. We also have Butler out, Jaime Jaquez out, and Terry Rozier still out. Josh Richardson's been out all year. He's still out. And I know there's a lot of red here for Horford, but he's been averaging like 21 minutes over the last 5. But if we use this feature here, the outlier offers, where you can actually remove Porzingis from the equation, he's had a little bit better luck over the last 5 when Porzingis isn't playing, but this isn't very often. So this is like going back to like, early in January. But if we look at the last 10, when he's playing and Porzingis isn't in the game, he's gone over this 6 out of his last 10. And I just think that he's going to get the extra minutes. If you look at the last game that he actually started, that was going to be March 14th, and it was against the Suns. So different matchup. But he went off for 24 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And I think when he's just got those guaranteed minutes, because when Porzingis isn't in the game, he's averaging 30 minutes a game. So he's getting plenty of minutes. We just need him to get over that 20.5 mark. So I think he can get it done tonight, especially in an important game. And he obviously does this more often than not when it's home games. So feeling good about that. If we just look at the last 10 games in general, he's gone over this on a 50-50 shot at 5 out of 10. But 3 out of his last 5, and the games over those last 5 without Porzingis, he just barely missed it. So I'm very comfortable taking this over here. If we take a look at daily grind for this play, they've got it as the second best play for any Celtics on the board for Prize Picks. They have it at a 53.13% odds to hit the over at a -132. And anyone that has this at 20.5 is favoring this to go over, except for we've got one that is kind of favoring the under. But for the most part, we got -125 all the way up to -138. So pretty heavy juice for this to go over. Daily grind feels good about it. I'm going to be taking the over here, and we're getting it the same on underdog, so don't really need to break that down. Now, we do have a situation here. Obviously, this is favored to be a little bit of a blowout. We have just a 200-point game total, so they're not expecting a lot of scoring in this game. And the Celtics are favored by 14, so keep that in mind. But the thing about the Celtics is they tend to play their guys. I love the approach. As a Suns fan, I can't get Vogel to play our best guys long enough in games where we're trying to win and we're down by a lot, but with the Celtics, their starters stay in late, even if they've got like the game secured. They could be up by 20 and it's like fourth quarter, and he'll just leave his guys in, which is I love that approach. So I'm not too concerned about Horford, getting his minutes cut because of a blowout. But we'll see. Miami's also really good at figuring things out, and they find a way to stay competitive. So it's going to be an exciting game to watch. I have a lot of respect for Miami and how they can just really play well from the underdog position. So I'm going to be taking Horford for more. If you guys are interested in checking out this app Outlier, it's very helpful, and you can just try it for free. There's a link in the description of the video. Just go through that and you can give this a shot for free, and I guarantee you it'll help you cash more because it just gives you so much important information. But all right, Jordy, I'm passing it over to you, bro.
Sweet. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna be taking this Maxi Cleaver 3-pointer. But before I get into that play, I just want to quickly tell you guys about Chalkboard. Chalkboard is another daily fantasy pick'em app that you see us use like on Prize Picks and Underdog here. But you can adjust your own lines over there. So if you're feeling really good about Al Horford's PRA for 20.5, you could bump that up to like 22.5 and get a higher multiplier on it. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it a lot. I've had a little bit of a rough streak through the playoffs here. Just kind of, I think, taking some of the wrong players and like some of the wrong lines and stuff. It's just really hard to predict right now. But, we're going to try to get back on track here. But I do feel great about Maxi Cleaver. But yeah, if you guys want to go check out the Chalkboard app, definitely go give them a try. It's a lot of fun. They'll match your first deposit up to $100 also, and they have like a shield play option now. So not only can you bump those crazy lines, but you can protect your plays as well. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so Maxi Kleber, I feel really good about him to go over this 0.5 3-pointer mid. He's been hitting this in every game so far, except for the very first game. But honestly, like if you look at if you guys know who Maxi is, he's a great 3-point shooter. I mean, he's when Gafford and these guys get tired, they bring him in for a while. He's been getting minutes. I mean, he's gotten 26, 27, 15, and 21, and he's hit it in all those games. Excuse me. So he's hit it in 3 out of the last games here. In the playoffs, he hit 2 in the first game, and then 1 in the last 2. Got all choked up on something. But yeah, so I feel good about him hitting this. They bring him in at like either power forward or center, wherever they need him. But he's a great 3-point shooter, so I'm excited to get a piece of this line. If you look at daily grind here, they got it juiced to go over at a 51.93% chance and a -127. So I'm feeling good about Cleaver. If you guys don't like it, you don't have to take it. He's hit it 24 out of 47 games this year. They just didn't need him a whole lot with the addition of Gafford. But Gafford is like really hurt. Like he's not showing up on the injury reports, but his back is really bummed out. He has not been playing great through the playoffs. So Cleaver is getting a lot of run through these last couple games. So I'm feeling really good about him on prize picks. Underdog, I'm taking Haywood Highsmith for over the 6.5 points. I feel great about this play as well. I'm probably going to play a lot of this on prize picks too, because they have it at just 7. But he's gone over this 3 out of his last 5 without Jaime Jaquez. He's gone for 8, 14, and 18 points. The 14-point game was against Boston in a blowout game. So, he's capable of hitting it against them. Without Jaquez, he's gone over this 4 out of 9 games, and he's gone. It's weird. He either gets no points or he goes for 15 points, like 0 points, 16 points, 2 points, 15 points, 0, 15, 0, 14. You kind of get it, but yeah, he's capable. I think he's probably going to get at least 20 to 25 minutes tonight without Jaquez. You can see over the last couple games with Jaquez in anyway, he has hit this line 3 out of his last 5. So I think with Jaquez being out, he's probably going to get 25 to 30 minutes in my opinion. So yeah, I feel good about this play to go over as well. So does Daily Grind. They got it at a 53.72% chance and a -135/140 across the board to go over. So feeling good about Haywood Highsmith in this game as well. So that's the 2 pieces I'm taking today.
All right, guys, that's the 2 we're rolling with for each platform, and I feel good about it. And like I said, I don't want to keep apologizing, but I mean, you know how it feels when you take such a bad L like I took yesterday. So I want to own it. I do apologize because I do want to do better than that. And I know that some of those plays were just, they were a little crazy. I was feeling a little spicy, and I warned you guys about it, but still, I want to be better than that. So I'm gonna get back in the lab and just dial things in a little bit. This is a small slate, so it's kind of like there wasn't a whole lot that I was that excited about, but we appreciate you guys riding through the ups and downs with us, and we will get back on track here. If you guys are interested in checking out our Discord did well yesterday. The community is just so powerful, honestly. Like that's the best thing that the Discord offers is the power of the community, in my opinion. And you can see we all work together. There's just like it's just all of us working together, seeing what looks best, and then we share it all with each other. We cover all different types of platforms, esports, soccer, just so many things that we don't cover in our videos. So if you guys want to check that out, there's a link in the description of the video. Just go through that Patreon link, and it will give you access to the full Discord. If you do decide to come and join us, make sure you hop into the community chat and let us know you're new, and we'll kind of show you around, show you how we do everything. But yeah, it was definitely a little bit of a rough day yesterday in general, because there's a lot of unexpected stuff happened in the NBA. Players that were supposed to hit just really didn't show up. But speaking of when Jordan was talking about chalkboard, they really do have plays that, I mean, like Prize Picks wouldn't give us this Jalen Suggs free throws play, and Chalkboard just had it. Like I couldn't find that anywhere on any other platforms. Chalkboard had it, and Chalkboard also had Chris Middleton's free throws. Our guy Moose here put out a two-man on chalkboard just with Suggs free throws and Middleton's free throws, and that cashed. Middleton went nuts. His line was at 3.5. He went for 7. Moose was on top of that. Definitely go follow Moose on X. He's putting out plays every day that are just free for following him. Just sharing some of the plays he's getting into, and he's really great with the two-mans. You can follow all of us. There's all of our socials are in the description of the video. We're always putting out information on X and our other platforms. We try to do a little bit of exclusive stuff on each platform. So definitely go follow us. But we appreciate your support. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And we've got some exciting stuff coming up. Jordy and I are going to be doing some little bit of vacationing together here pretty soon, which is going to be fun. And we're going to document it a little bit. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do some giveaways to our Discord. So definitely stay tuned for that. That'll be coming in the next couple of weeks. But we're going to have some fun and put out a little bit of bonus footage and do some giveaways on our show. So very excited for all of that. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great night, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.